Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect Digest, and in this video, I'm going to compare two budget phones. One is the Micromax Canvas Spark, which is at 4999, and the other is Yuphoria from You, which is a venture of Micromax only. This phone is priced at 7,000 rupees, whereas this one is at 5,000 rupees, and they have got some similarities and some differences. In this video, I'll focus on the differences that these two phones have, and will focus on which one should you pick up and why. Let's get started. Starting with the first and most important factor is the network support. The Micromax Canvas Spark is a 3G dual SIM phone and supports only up to 3G data, whereas the Yuphoria from You is a 4G capable phone and supports 4G networks and is also a dual SIM phone. Both phones come with expandable storage and they both have very different specifications as well. So the major differentiation here is 3G versus 4G. Second thing that is different between these two phones is the build and construction. While there is a metal look-alike finish on the sides of the Spark, but this is not real metal, whereas the Yuphoria is made up of a metal frame all around and comes with a removable plastic back. In terms of construction, design and build, Yuphoria is much superior in terms of construction quality as well as design compared to the Micromax Canvas Spark. Next thing that set these two phones apart is the display quality. There is a 4.7-inch QHD display which is 540 by 916 display resolution on the Canvas Spark, whereas there is a larger 5-inch 720p high definition display that you get on the Yuphoria. The quality of display is very rich on both the phones. However, the resolution as well as overall immersiveness is slightly better on the Yuphoria. And also when it comes to audio quality, there is better audio quality on the Yuphoria compared to the Spark, which is also not bad, but the Yuphoria has much louder and clearer audio. Let me give you a sample of the same quickly. This is a full volume track playing on the Spark, and this is on Yuphoria. It's much louder and much clearer on the Yuphoria. In terms of camera, both phones get an 8 megapixel rear camera, but the front facing camera is 2 megapixel on the Canvas Spark and it is 5 megapixel on the Yuphoria. I'm just gonna give you a quick picture sample by taking pictures here and comparing the same so that you can see the difference in the front as well as rear facing cameras. They both support touch to focus and the camera interface is very different on both the phones because Cyanogen mode comes with a different camera software altogether. So I'm gonna click the same picture. This is the 5 megapixel front facing camera selfie, which is wide angle. As you can see, it is capturing a lot of detail in the frame, whereas this 2 megapixel picture is not as sharp as you can see here on the 5 megapixel front facing camera. Now looking at the rear facing pictures, this is the 8 megapixel shot which is with the Canvas Spark, and this is the same shot which has been taken with the Yuphoria, and you can see that there is a slight difference in the picture. However, the rear camera pictures are very comparable and the clarity is also fairly comparable on these pictures, and they are both doing well when it comes to taking pictures with the rear 8 megapixel cameras. There is a considerable difference in the specifications as well. There is a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core CPU by MediaTek, which is a 32-bit CPU on the Canvas Spark, which gives us a score of close to 20,000. And there is a 1.2 gigahertz Snapdragon 410 chipset, which is a 64-bit chip on the Yuphoria. This is a superior chip. Besides being clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, it's faster and it's smoother. It comes with Adreno 306 GPU, whereas the Spark comes with Mali 400 GPU. There is also display resolution difference. In terms of RAM, there is 2 GB of RAM on the Yuphoria, whereas you get 1 GB RAM of the Canvas Spark. The internal memory also is double on Yuphoria at 16 GB compared to 8 GB that you get on the Micromax Canvas Spark. One more difference is on software level. You get Cyanogen Mode 12 on the Yuphoria, whereas you get a slightly customized Android Lollipop 5.0 on the Spark. The Cyanogen gives you much more support when it comes to themes and customization, whereas you have very limited support for customization and putting themes on the Canvas Spark. So far, most of the features that we have seen of the Spark versus Yuphoria seems to be ahead. But there is one feature of USB OTG pen drive support where the Spark beats Yuphoria by supporting USB OTG right out of the box, whereas the Yuphoria does not support the same with the current software setup that it is selling with. There is a USB OTG support and the drive is easily detected onto the Canvas Spark, whereas when we connect a USB OTG pen drive or a USB OTG cable onto the Yuphoria, it does not detect the same. Talking about the battery capacity on these phones, there is a 2000 milliamp non-user removable battery on the Canvas Spark, whereas there is a 20 to 30 milliampere hour user removable battery on the Yuphoria, which is an advantage because you can replace the battery if the battery goes bad. However, in terms of battery life, there may not be a considerable difference because this is a smaller phone. This is a phone with lower power consumption, lower resolution display, so it will consume comparatively less power. So a difference of 10% in battery capacity may be negligible for these two phones because the processing power as well as the display size and resolution is different on these two phones. Summing up my comparison of the Canvas Spark versus Yuphoria and which one you should pick, I would say that you get what you pay for. For 5,000 rupees, Canvas Spark is among the best phones that you can get right now, and you get 3G dual SIM capabilities. However, if you need a 4G SIM phone and if you need a better built phone and you don't mind paying 2,000 rupees extra, it is always better to get the better quality phone at a slightly higher price. This is all we have on this comparison video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. We have done a lot of videos on the Yuphoria and Canvas Spark. The link to the playlists are provided in the description section where you can check them out. For latest video updates from Intellect Digest, please press the subscribe button below. I hope to see you in my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.